What's up, Zwifters? Welcome back to No Breakaways, your source for all the Zwift racing tips and tricks. We're back, week number 7 of season 3. We're going to do a TTT on the Magnificent 8. If you remember season 1, we did this in week number 4. I'm going to make this video short and sweet for you. I don't think there's a lot here. It's a very flat course. Let's get the bike choice out of the way right now. Aero rules the day. You're talking Venge, S-Works with the disc wheels, Tron, the Canyon Air Road with the DT Swiss or some MV wheels. Very, very straightforward course this week. We have one feature, the Watopia reverse KOM that we'll cover. Other than that, it's very straightforward. So for this course, you can't just pick it if you're going for a ride. You actually have to free ride the course and pick the turns. At the end of the video, I went ahead and I put all the notes in there for how to free ride it. You can check, it's going to be right around here where you can go down and select it. So if you want to jump to that, you can. Otherwise, here comes the course ride. Here we go, the Magnificent 8, 29 kilometers, 141 meters of elevation gain. Very, very flat, straightforward course. We'll cover all of it in the ride through. The only thing I wanted to point out now, before we even get to the ride through, is the Watopia reverse KOM. It's about 2.5 kilometers long at a 1.8% grade. It's not that big a deal. The front part of it is pretty steep, and then it kind of evens out. You are probably going to want to keep your team together through this. This is the only really tricky part, though. This is going to be the start of the lap. You're going to come right down that bridge. You're going to go through the start-finish banner, and that's going to be the official start of the lap. This course is not available in meetup mode, so you're going to see people all over the course. So after about half a kilometer, you're going to see the course start pitching up a little bit. This is just a small uphill run into your first right-hand turn to go out the volcano. Not a big deal, but a good place to make sure that you're keeping in your pace line. So this is the first little area I'd watch out for. It's just the run up to the Italian villas. The road surface does change, which is going to change how hard you have to push to stay in the draft. You're going to have to push a little bit harder. And of course, with a little bit of a hill, you have to decide with your team, are you good enough to stay in a pace line, or should you just blob up and get in a pace line after you come out of this hill? The only real feature on this course is the Watopia reverse KOM. The reverse KOM will come about 8 kilometers into your ride. The only major elevation gain in this is right there at the start where it's going to kick to 10, 11, 12%. And that's really where you're going to have to concentrate on keeping your team together. I would highly suggest blobbing up there, but once you're at the top of that, you can get right back into your pace line because the rest of it is relatively flat. Here we are coming up on the gas station, which is the start of the reverse KOM. If you look ahead on the road, you can see where it pitches up. That is that kicker that I was talking about where you have to make sure you keep your team together. I'll fast forward the video, but you'll be able to watch this entire reverse KOM. Here we are coming to the end. After this, you should be able to get a really nice super tuck on the downhill. One spot to watch out for is this left-hand turn where you again change road surfaces. This always gets me in regular races, and I'm guessing in a TTT, you're just really going to want to make sure you're keeping your team together when you change road surfaces, and it gets a little bit harder. Another feature is this rise coming out of the desert going into the sequoias. I don't think it's anything to worry about. In fact, I wouldn't even get out of your pace line unless you're really uncomfortable with it or you have somebody really dying that you're worried about dropping here. One other small rise on the course is just coming up out of Ocean Boulevard. I'm sure we've all ridden here. Not a big deal. We're getting close to the end of the course. It's up to you what you want to do. I'll probably pack it up with my team here and not worry about it because we'll all be tired. Here we are, coming up on the start-finish line. Going to be an awesome week of racing here on the Magnificent 8 for the Zwift Racing League. Before we go, though, let's hear from Eric on what the bike recommendation is for this course. Zwift Power doesn't take out the starting setbacks that we all do for the delays. So I had to take another guess, just like I did for the last Magnificent 8 race. I'm expecting the Cat A women to be 39 to 41. Cat B 43 to 45, Cat C 48 to 51, and Cat D 53 to 57. These are all the women's times. And for the men, probably Cat A 36 30 to 37 30, Cat B 39 to 41, Cat C 42 to 44, and Cat D 47 to 50 minutes. All right, Zwifters, that's it for this week. Good luck on the Magnificent 8 with your teams out there. Have fun. If you like the video, click like and subscribe, and go ahead and keep watching for a couple seconds if you want those turn-by-turn instructions. So here are the free ride directions.